everyone, welcome back to my channel Side Hustle Seattle. So today I wanted to give you a little bit of an update about how I'm trending towards my side hustle earnings goal for 2021. So if you saw my video in the beginning of the year, I said that I wanted to make $20,000 in additional income throughout this year from side hustles itself. In 2020, I think I made a little bit over $5,000, maybe like $5,500 in some side hustle earnings. So I had a big goal of $20,000 for 2021, which of course averages out to about $5,000 a quarter. So I wanted to tell you how my Q1 went, how much I made in each of my side hustles, and just give you a little bit of an update about what I want to do going forward to increase that number. So for me, there's like four main things right now that are kind of fueling my side hustle earnings. That's Amazon Mechanical Turk or MTurk, that's reselling, that is notary work or notary public, remote online notary public, loan signing work, everything kind of within that realm. And then YouTube, which actually ends up being a big one for me. So I'll go into each one by one, do a quick little blurb, tell you how much I've made within each bucket, and then of course how much I made in total. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so first one is MTurk. Now I've made a ton of videos about Amazon Mechanical Turk. I have a whole playlist on my channel for it. If that's something you're interested in getting into, go ahead and look at that playlist. Long story short, Amazon Mechanical Turk is just like a survey taking / task type of side hustle. You do a survey or you do a task and you get paid a nominal amount of money. Super easy, as long as you qualify, anybody can do it. Now, so far in 2021, I have made $268.90. So that's on par. For me, I set a goal of getting $1,000 through MTurk at the end of the year. It's about $250 a quarter, so I was able to beat my quarterly target. But that's one of those things, I don't invest a ton of time into it, just enough to get a decent amount of money. $1,000 spending, 3 minutes a day doing something is plenty for me, so definitely on track for that one. So the second one for me is reselling. So I don't say it in all my videos, but I'm a big sneakerhead. I've always loved sneakers. Even at almost 30 years old, there's still something that I actually purchase a lot of. But of course, sometimes there's sneakers that I can't wear, are not gonna look good on me, but I know that other people really want them. So I will buy them, and then of course, demand is so high, I'll go ahead and I'll just resell those. And you can do that easily through apps like StockX or Go, or in person at your local sneaker shop or in a meetup, however you want to do it. And it's something that takes like no time for me to do. I don't need to do much research on it. So that actually makes a pretty good amount of money for me, and I don't even invest much time into it. So in Q1, I've made $588.64. And that's, again, barely doing any work with it. So I definitely plan to spend a little bit more time on it throughout the rest of the year, because I know I can easily increase that number and probably do like $1,000 a month if I really focused in on it. So that's one of the things I'm looking to increase for sure. Okay, so the next one I want to talk about is my notary work, or remote online notary work, or loan signing agent work, whatever you want to call it. So that's definitely the stuff that most of you guys watch my channel for. Now this one's actually been pretty good for me. So keep in mind, I actually didn't really start making money off of my notary work until mid-February. And that's mainly because I had to get different permissions from the Washington Departments of Licensing. I needed to set up my site. There's just a lot more to do with it. I will say I was dragging my feet on a couple things too, so I'll be honest with that. But really I just started until about 6 weeks into the quarter. Now keep in mind, for me, notary work really comprises of remote online notary work, which is pretty much all general notary work for me now, and then mobile general notary work, and then a sprinkle of some loan signings here and there that I'll do. So it actually, for those 6 weeks, I've made $660 and like 88 cents or whatever the case may be for those 6 weeks that I actually have done it in Q1. Now, under what I want, under what I expected, but I'm feeling good about it going into Q2 because now everything's already set up. My site's set up, I'm starting to get more clientele, a lot more people are hitting me up based off my Google My Business page. And so things are definitely moving in the right direction. And keep in mind, because most of the stuff is general notary work, those just don't pay as much, right? Like you get paid anywhere from like $10 to $25. So it just racks up a little bit slower. But like I said, going into the rest of the year, I have some big plans, working with some different people. So I definitely expect to be able to increase that number. My ultimate goal would be to be able to make $1,000 per month just off my notary stuff. Now, I know for a lot of people who are doing this full time, of course, $1,000 is not gonna be enough for you. But because this is more of like a side hustle for me, things I do outside of other side hustles I do, $1,000 per month is a perfect number for me. So that's my ultimate goal. I feel pretty confident hitting it in Q2, so stay tuned. Because when I do the Q2 update, I'll let you know if I did actually end up hitting that number. Now, the last one for me, and actually the biggest one for me so far, is actually YouTube. Now, that's surprising because my goal in the beginning of 2021 was to get my channel monetized by mid-year, so by June, because coming into the year, my channel wasn't monetized, meaning that I didn't make money off my videos. But because of all your support and everybody watching and subscribing and liking and sharing my videos, I was able to get monetized by end of January. It's like January 21st. And it's actually done really well for me, better than I thought it would actually do. So easily has been the highest earning side hustle for me, and something that I'm hoping to continue on and continue that momentum on for sure, with giving more videos, better edited videos, etc. But so far in 2021, or through Q1 of 2021, I have made $1,747.39 through YouTube videos. And again, I didn't get monetized until the end of January. So it's really just about 2 months and a week. But that's a lot more than I thought. And so again, thank you guys so much for all of your support and sharing my videos for this channel. I appreciate it so much. And I will make a separate video about like the monetization process and how that was for anybody who's also looking to start a YouTube channel. There's definitely money to be made in YouTube. But yeah, those are all of my side hustles. Those are all the earnings. So of course, let's get into how much I've made in total. So my total for Q1 of 2021, a little bit of a drum roll, please, is $3,265.81. So I want to make sure I get that 81 cents in there. So definitely under the average that I need, which is $5,000 per quarter to hit my end of year goal of $20,000. But I'm feeling good about it because keep in mind, my YouTube didn't really start. I didn't get monetized until about a month into the quarter. I didn't start doing notary stuff until 6 weeks into the quarter. So if I would have had an additional month or additional 6 weeks, the number definitely would have been a little bit closer to that $5,000 mark. So overall, I'm actually feeling really good about it. Thank you all so much for anything that you've done to help contribute to that number. I'm gonna keep pushing forward with those. I'm gonna try to add on some extra stuff to help make sure that I definitely hit those goals, go a little bit harder, because like I said, I have dragged my feet on a couple of these things. But for anybody else who's doing side hustles, who has a goal, which ones are making you the most money? Which ones do you love doing? Maybe I'll try them too. But anyways, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next video.